Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel and happy 2019. I hope that you had an amazing time with all of your friends and family celebrating the festive season. I honestly cannot believe that it is all over, but I am so excited to start the new year, and I thought what better way to start the new year than just to catch up with you guys, hang out. You know, I'm here on my couch and I thought let's just chat about all the products that I was loving in 2018, and there was so many of them. Like, I had to be so strict when picking the products that I'm going to be talking about today, and I realized that the products that I did love in 2018, I was so loyal to them. So this year I really want to, expand my collection, try new brands, try new products, so I am so excited for that. I also realized that while going through my collection, there were some products in 2018 that didn't work for me. And just in general in my collection, I'm like, why is this here? This product didn't work for me. I'm never going to use that again. So I thought that in my next video, maybe I could do a declutter and talk about all the products that didn't work for me and why they didn't work for me, or I could maybe retry those products on my face and see if they still didn't work for me, or if I'm going to be putting them back in my collection. So let me know down below in the comments if that's something that you would be interested in seeing. But today we're going to be talking about all the products that I loved in 2018, so I hope that you're excited. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, which are down below, and let's just go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so I have all my products here, and I think we'll just go in the order that I would apply them. So I have a primer here. Now, I'm not someone who religiously uses primer. You know, if my skin's feeling a bit dry one day, maybe I'll add a hydrating primer, few red blemishes, green corrector primer. But I have now found a primer that is a staple in my routine. And not just when I am wearing full glam, but also on those no makeup days. And that is the Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer. Now, I first saw this on Shanxo's channel, and she was like, guys, this blows your skin like Photoshop. And I was like, yeah, I've heard that way too many times before. But then she applied it and I was like, hold up. I literally paused the video and purchased the product straight away, and I have been using it ever since. It really does below your skin, below your imperfections like nothing else. It creates like a really soft, beautiful canvas for your foundation. I like to apply this with a brush because it is a self-adjusting primer. It has adapting pigments, and I find that when I apply it with my fingers, it's almost like it activates those adapting pigments, and it's like it's trying to adapt to your skin color because it goes like a weird brown color. Just like any product, I had to play around with it to find what works best for me, and I found that applying it with a brush worked best. But yeah, this guy, it blurs your skin, it creates such a beautiful canvas. I love it and I really recommend it. Let's talk about foundation. Now, you guys know that throughout the year I was obsessed with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. Like, I could not put this product down. It is so full coverage, it is matte, it sets itself down so you hardly have to use any powder. It's just a beautiful foundation. But then I discovered the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. And this Maybelline foundation is literally this Huda Beauty foundation. Like, they are complete dupes for like 3/4 of the price. So this is the foundation I have been gravitating towards, just because I know that when I'm repurchasing it, I'm not breaking the bank. So I would recommend both of these foundations, but if you want to save a few dollars, I'd go the Maybelline Superstay. Okay, so I have a brow pencil here that changed my brow game. Now, towards the beginning of the year, I was using the Tarte Amazoe Clay Brow Pencil, and I gravitated towards this because I did really like the product, but it was one of the cheapest high-end brow pencils. Now, I go through brow pencils like no tomorrow. But then I just kept on hearing about the benefit precisely my brow. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling FOMO right now, fear of missing out. I need to try this product. So I'll just pay, the little extra bit of cash to try this product. And let me tell you, it is worth every single cent. The Precisely My Brow Pencil, game changer. The name, it says it all. I have never used a brow pencil that is so precise, and I love my brows to be sharp, and this product does it for me. And the formula, you know, it's not too creamy where the brow's smudging, it's not too waxy where, you know, it's really hard to get the product out. It's just the perfect formula. I can't do my brows now without this product. Okay, so we're kind of jumping a little bit, but let's talk about eye base primers. Now, I feel like 2018 was the year of eye base primers. Like before that, I've always known the importance of an eye base primer, but I was like, meh, this concealer will do. But now it's either these two products or it's nothing at all. These products really allowed me to step up my eyeshadow game, take it to the next level, and I'm so grateful for these products. Okay, so throughout my years of learning about makeup, it was just general knowledge to set your eyeshadow base. Otherwise your eyeshadows would be hard to blend, patchy, creasy. It's just what you did, you know? But then last year, people were not setting their eyeshadow base. And I'm here like, what are you guys doing? Set your eyeshadow base, you know, what's going on? But then I was like, all right, you know, I'll try it, I'll give it a go. And it was disastrous. I was like, am I the only one here with like patchy, unblended eyeshadow? And then you guys were like, girl, just try the P.Louise base, you'll get it. And I was like, well, I've tried other bases, like what's so special about this base? But let me tell you, there is something special about this base. This base allows you to apply eyeshadow onto a wet base without setting it, so the shadow really sticks to that base and has maximum pigmentation, but this base still allows you to blend out the shadow and create a gorgeous gradient. Now, I've tried this technique using like a regular concealer base and it did not work. I was not able to blend out the shadow. But with this product, I'm able to get maximum pigmentation and still blend out the shadow. And this technique works perfectly when you're using bright colors, lots of rainbows, doing a bold look. Like this blew my mind and it took my eyeshadow game to the next level. But if I'm not after that super pigmented, intense, bold look, you know, I'm going for more of an everyday natural look. I just want a gorgeous soft blend in my crease. My go-to favorite base that I discovered in 2018 is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Now, I love this product not only as a concealer, I also love to use it to carve out the brows. But as an eyeshadow base, it is so full coverage. So it just creates the perfect clean canvas for the eyeshadows. I also love to use it to carve out a cut crease because the formula is quite thick and creamy, not heavy or cakey, but it's not liquidy, so you're able to really move the product into the shape that you want. I love it. Go-to base when I'm creating more of that natural look. Obsessed. Let's talk eyeshadows. Now, 2018 was a very colorful year for me. I created so many different bright rainbow looks, and I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I had so much fun creating each and every single one of them. But because of that, my go-to palettes weren't neutral palettes. You know, they were ones that focused on those bright rainbow shades. And I mean, I couldn't be talking about colorful shades without mentioning the Morphe / James Charles palette. I don't want to talk about it too much because I did just do a two-part series all about this palette. But I mean, look at those shades. You have those gorgeous bright rainbow shades, neutral shades. You can literally create like every and any single look using this palette. The shades are so pigmented, easy to blend, beautiful, and I would just really recommend getting your hands on this palette. Now, the James Charles palette launched more towards the end of the year, so throughout the year, my go-to bright, colorful shades were from Sugar Pill Cosmetics. Now, these are beautiful. They're just as pigmented, easy to blend, and I mean, check out that pan size. They are literally going to last you a lifetime. Now, from afar, they do all look matte, but a few of them have like tiny specks of shimmer throughout them, but like not enough shimmer where you can pop it on your lid and have like a gorgeous shimmery lid, but enough shimmer to prohibit you from using it in your crease, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of that formula in any shade, in any brand, just because I'm like, can you either make it like a complete matte or a complete shimmer or like a satin shade? Like, what is this in-between formula, you know? But they have just launched new shades. Their shade range is so unique, so I cannot wait to pick them up, and I really love these. Hello. What you doing? Guys, he is obsessed with these fluffy pillows. He's currently like snorting, purring, and dribbling like all at once. Now this little guy, he may look small, but he has a very important role in my makeup routine. So this is the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil. So it is, Puss, are you right? So it is a roll-up black pencil and it is so small and cute. It is the perfect pencil to tightline your eyes. Now, tightlining your eyes isn't always the most comfortable step, especially when you have a thick, chunky pencil coming towards your eye and you're just like, oh my gosh. But this just makes this step so much easier. And tightlining your eyes is an important step, you know. It makes the root of your lashes look thicker, and for someone like me who doesn't wear liquid liner when I wear lashes, it blends the lash band into my natural lashes. And I also love the formula of this. It's creamy, so you know, I'm not going back and forth 50 times to try and get some pigment. I love it, and if you're someone who struggles to tightline your eyes, I would really recommend it. Now, I feel like 2018 was the year that I really got into lashes. I think because my looks became more bold, more bright, more colorful, and wearing lashes just really would take the look to the next level. So some lashes that I were loving were from Nikkia Joy Cosmetics. Now, I think this is part of her 3D Silk collection and they are really comfortable. Now, I'm someone who struggles with lashes. I don't know what triggers it, but some days when I wear lashes, my eyes will burn. I'm talking like bloodshot, eyes are streaming. I just have to get the lash off. And again, I don't know what triggers it. Some days when I wear lashes, I can wear them for like 12 hours. Other days, after like an hour, it's like someone's just put like chili drops in my eyes or something. Like I have to get the lash off. But a lot of the time when I wear these, I can wear them comfortably for long periods of times. I actually had my 21st last year and I was really worried about the lash situation because I obviously needed it to last for a long period of time. And I decided to go with a Nikkia Joy Cosmetics lash and it lasted. My eyes were all good. They were feeling comfortable. So a few of my favorite styles are Charlotte. They're really beautiful and fluffy, more for like an evening glam look, and Alana, that's the style that I'm wearing right now, more of a smaller, like everyday lash. I really love these. Now, it would not be a 2018 favorites without talking about the Suva Beauty Hydra liners. Now, these were a game-changing product for me last year. So before I learned about the P.Louise base technique, I used to use these as eyeshadow bases to really intensify my shadows. And these are water activated and there's literally every color under the sun. We have neon, we have chrome, we have black, which is an amazing base if you're creating like a really black, intense, smoky eye. We have white, another great base if you want a intense white shadow. But these are so pigmented and intense. I love to use them as eyeliners. If you're doing body art, these would be amazing because they do not budge. I love them. They are such an asset to my collection and I'm obsessed. My favorite highlighter for the year were by Colourpop and they were their Super Shock Cheek highlighters. Now these are just so pretty, so intense. They're like a putty formula, so they're not heavy or cakey or powdery on the skin or whatsoever. They are just so pigmented, so beautiful, and I am obsessed with these. So let's begin with Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipsticks. Now, I just haven't loved these throughout 2018, but since the moment I got them, there are so many different nude shades. My favorite nude is Hunty. There are also so many unique colors. And not only do I love to use these on my lips, but they are eye safe, so you can use them as an eyeshadow base. I love to use them as liner, especially in my waterline, because there are so many different unique shades. Sometimes I don't have a liner that matches my eyeshadow, but I can always rely on these liquid lipsticks. I love the formula. They last all day. So if you haven't already picked these up, I would really recommend them. Another lip product that I was loving was from Australis, and they were were their GRLBOSS Demi-Matte lip creams. Now, I'm not usually someone who reaches for a lip gloss. Sometimes I find them to be a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit sticky. The gloss will literally last for like 10 seconds. But what I love about these is once the shine and the gloss has disappeared, you're still left with the pigment of the shade. And these are really pigmented. I find them to be comfortable, fairly long lasting. A few of my favorite shades are Hustle, Empower, and Inspire, just really pretty nude shades. But if nude shades aren't really your thing, then you have 47 other shades to choose from. That's right, I'll just let that sink in for a second. There are 50 shades, which is amazing. There is literally a shade for everyone and anyone, and I love them. And that brings us to the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments what was your favorite product of 2018 so that I can try it out. And also if you enjoyed this more chilled, laid-back style of video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.